Y'all, y'all look. I should have gotten myself together before I pushed record because I'm so conflicted right now. Like I'm conflicted between livid emotions of anger, and resentment, mixed in with, you know, um, perturbance, helplessness. So we consistently are discriminated against on a regular basis. And we're not even going to sit here and pretend that the Asian community as a whole does not have a problem with Black people and anti-Blackness. We're not even going to pretend. And this is coming from a person who loves Asian culture. And I mean all of Asian culture, like obviously not who loves all of the culture, There are things that people do that are not okay. And some of those things happen in Asian culture. But I love Chinese culture. I just finished taking my first semester of Chinese. I just put out my first song in Chinese that my sensei, excuse me, I took Japanese as well, that my Li Laoshi, wanted me to record. She wanted me to do a song that she really loves from her culture, known as The Moon Represents My Heart. So I just put that out recently through my YouTube channel, which is, just my name, Lynn Ferguson. I took Japanese for 3 years, so almost 3 years. So I sing in Japanese as well. I sing in 6 other languages aside from those two. And I just finished watching Ramyun and Chill, which is a Korean dating show. Reality dating show. Like, this is coming from a person who appreciates, one second, you guys, who appreciates Asian culture greatly, but who, also understands her own history as a Black person and how it's been, suppressed, how we've been oppressed, how we've been repressed, depressed. And one of those ways that we've experienced all of that oppression is when it comes to our hair. Now, we cannot wear our hair anywhere without people looking at us like we're crazy, risking losing a job, risking not getting a job, risking being discriminated against at our job and, demeaned and dehumanized, getting kicked out of school, going to court, because it's literally illegal in certain places to wear your natural hair. And yes, these are yarn braids, so, it is what it is. But my hair is still natural. I don't straighten my hair anymore, all this other stuff. It took a long time to accept this 4C hair at the top of my head, And it's just crazy to me because it's just like, in a culture that, we do understand has great, great anti-Black influences. Great. We're seeing people who are literally changing their hair texture so that they can wear our styles. Literally changing their hair texture to wear our styles. But K-pop is the racist genre of music out there, aside from country, which I don't really consider country to be super racist because I've only heard so many racist country songs. I know there are a lot, but I've heard way more racial shit going on in K-pop than in country music and folk music. We also invented country and folk music. So, there is that as well. We did not invent K-pop, even though we invented everything that made it possible for K-pop to exist. So we kind of did. The only thing that makes it K-pop is that the beats are usually a bit quicker on average than ours, much, faster tempo. And, there are certain elements that, they have infused from their culture into this predominantly Black music, genre music, style of music. But we've got that going on, and people are literally trying to do our hairstyles. I mean, it's just crazy to me. It's absolutely insane. And then we got people out here who are commending them and saying, people in my community, Black people, who are in the comments losing their minds over this shit, simping for, these people. And it's just funny to me because it's just like, okay, but we're not accepted in anime. I've been an anime fan for years. Do you know the ridiculousness that I went through when I tried to join anime groups? I don't join anime groups anymore. I don't do Facebook groups at all anymore. But anime groups, my favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho. And I actually did the cover for that song as well. Or did a cover for that song as well, the theme song that is the opening theme for the show, Smile Bomb. And you can look that up through my channel as well, Lynn Ferguson, Smile Bomb. And it's just crazy because it's just like, I've been completely, along with a lot of Black people, pushed out of the scene, the anime scene, by Asian people who call us weebs because we're so invested in Asian culture. Meanwhile, we got Asian people literally changing their hair to look like ours, what's considered to be the worst hair in the world. You know what I'm saying? We got, people who are, saying all these things about us when we like anime. We got white people who don't like us in anime either because they feel that anime was made for them, because they're picking up on what I've called out, which is that a lot of the anime is themed after white people. Sailor Moon, all these people, they look like white people, and that's intentional. And I've got people who argue with me and say, oh, it's just that there are different species and they're supposed to be otherworldly. And this, that, and that. I didn't know that white was otherworldly. I didn't know blonde hair and blue eyes was otherworldly. You know what I'm saying? But, we do have people out here as well trying to steal our culture in Africa and claim that, the pyramids and all the Egyptian hieroglyphics and this, that, and the third were created by aliens, and white people are aliens. White people are Europeans mixed with aliens who came down and made Egypt possible and all this other stuff. It's crazy, y'all. Like, I mean, this shit is on the History Channel. This shit is on the History Channel. I grew up watching the History Channel. I remember when we could watch the History Channel and actually learn something. Watch documentaries about animals. I don't know why I just said it like that. Watch documentaries about, all this other stuff. My languages are getting mixed up. Watch documentaries about, space and science and Through the Wormhole, Morgan Freeman, or maybe that was Discovery Channel. I don't fucking know. But, now the History Channel is playing documentaries about aliens and how they built the pyramids in Atlantis. Like, it's absolutely insane. You would rather believe that white people or alien people or anybody else built the pyramids than to acknowledge that Black people did before the Arab resettlement of Northern Africa in the 600s AD. You'd rather do that. I got so much to say about this, but like, I've only got so much time, and I'm so flabbergasted and upset that it took me a while to get some of this out. But I might make another video after I put my groceries up. But this is just ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous that we are consistently made fun of and discriminated against on a regular basis. I know you all have seen the viral videos of kids at wrestling tournaments, little Black boys at wrestling tournaments getting their hair chopped off because the white coach doesn't want to let them win, enjoy their win without humiliating them. We got Black girls being taken to court in Jamaica to go see magistrates about their hair. We got Black kids getting suspended from school and Black people being fucking kicked out of their jobs. Come on, y'all. What?